All right, man. What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy DJ Nasty Gravy, man. It's been a while. No, it's been a while. Yeah, I really ain't had time to, get my podcast and stuff going again. But you know what? Hey, Nasty Gravy Talks, man. It's coming back, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get it out there on more different platforms and stuff like that, man. But like I said, you already know who I am. It's DJ Nasty Gravy. Hey, I got one of my boys on with me today, man. Hey, state your name, man.
It's your boy Big Grant from St. Louis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hey, me and Big Grant, we met back, at ALU, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of go back like four fast on the Cadillac, you know what I'm saying? But us as men, we always like to debate. It don't matter if it's barbershop talk, whatever. But, one main thing we love to talk about is sports. And that can be a debatable topic, like all night long, like debatable topic or whatever. So mainly what we're going to be talking about tonight is the NFL. And then, the predictions on our teams, win-loss records, who's gonna be the MVP, who's gonna be the Super Bowl most improved, all that other stuff, the top five and stuff like that. So first of all, I'm gonna state it off, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Washington football team guy. I'm from Virginia. That's my team right there or whatever. So I mean, hey yo, Big Grant, who your team, man? I mean, I can
No, I'm rocking with the Rams, dog. That's been my team since I was 5. That's why I only rock with it.
Oh, so you are you rocking with the St. Louis Rams or the California Rams?
I'm rocking with the Rams, man. It's Rams, 1A. Because don't get me wrong, you still got some loyal fans here in St. Louis. So it's just the Rams, they in LA, but let's not forget the Rams, they started in LA. They started in Anaheim. So really, Anaheim still want their team back, but we ain't gonna get into that. That's politics right there. We're not gonna get into that.
That's the politics. But now I'm just saying though, like, because how did that feel though when the Rams left St. Louis again? Like, how did that feel?
First of all, they only left us one time, but okay.
You sure? I thought it was twice.
No, once, because you got to think about it. So the Rams came from Anaheim, then they went to LA, then they came here in St. Louis, then they left St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? But how, you know what I'm saying? As a fan perspective, how did I feel? I was hurt because like they started building the success that we was looking for after all the years of sucking. Trust me, I know we'd had a 1-15 records, to 2-14, to 3-13, all the 7-9 records. Nigga, I was a fan through all of that. You know what I'm saying? I was a fan through all of that. Never disowned my team. But when they left, you like, okay, I don't got control over that. The city don't got control over that. So it was hurtful to see your team go when they was making that progress. So when they get to LA, I'm like, damn, man, they straight clowning out there. You know what I'm saying? Like they different. But my thing is, I support them. You know what I'm saying? I'm always support the Rams. Hell, the Rams can go to Toronto. I'm gonna be a Rams fan, But you got some fans. You got some fake fans in St. Louis. Oh man, I don't F with the Rams. They left us. You was never a fan. I don't care where your team go. You better go with them. That's how I feel.
You're right.
The Rams go to Kansas City. The Kansas City Rams. I'm still a Rams fan.
But it's a new kind of day and age. We grew up in different times. Everybody got two teams. You got people that got an NFC team and an AFC team. Bro, if my team not in it, if Washington not in it, I really don't care who win the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I mean, you're right. Because at first I was a Ray Lewis fan, so I messed with the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? But
who wasn't a Ray Lewis fan? You get what I'm saying?
I was a Ray Lewis fan, but what you're saying is true. People grew up in watching two teams. I watch one team. Do I like the Ravens? Yeah, they're cool, but it's not a team I like. If the Rams playing, so that who you ready to watch? Ravens or the Rams? Rams. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to watch, Rams. But you got a couple teams out here that's just catching my eye. Like, oh, they decent. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm gonna jump. I ain't gonna jump ship. I'm like they playing good. I get credit where credit due. That's one thing about me. So I get credit where credit due. But yeah, man, that's pretty much why I'm a Rams fan, dog. Diehard fan.
Diehard fan.
Can't tell me shit about I already don't know.
No. So you one of those fans? You telling me you one of those fans like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Respect my team. Respect my team. I'm gonna have to go that route with them.
Okay, so you saying that? So how do you predict the Rams and where they're gonna be? this year.
All right, so so you can't base on off last year. We did lost in division round to Green Bay, which I expected us to lose. Because for one, you had an injured Jared Goff. Two, you had a banged up O-line. That's the main thing. Okay, Aaron Donald can't win all these games. That defense can't win these games by themselves. If your offense, your defense ain't connected, it's gonna be a long season. Which, don't get me wrong, the defense bailed us out of some situations. But when you got a banged up Jared Goff, and I'm talking about Jared Goff for a minute. I'm talking about Jared Goff. I gotta get off my chest. All right, Jared Goff is what you call Ryan Fitzpatrick. Inconsistent. You don't know which Jared Goff gonna show up on Sunday. In that year, me, you was talking about when we was in the video chat, that year he took to the Super Bowl. He did have a bomb year, but you gotta think about what he had around him to make him that successful. He had an O-line that he been with all year. He had a healthy Todd Gurley. He had a healthy Gerald Everett. He had a healthy Tyler Hyde. He had a healthy Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp, and he had Brandon Cooks. So, not forgetting, and he had CJ Anderson. So he had all weapons around him. So he could bomb that, he could hand it off. You know what I'm saying? So he did have that 1 year, but look at the year after that. The man played horrible. Yeah, he threw over.
Well, let me state that though, because I think that was the first year. If I'm not mistaken, that was probably the first year Sean McVay was their head coach, right?
That we went to the Super Bowl.
So yeah, you got to also think about that too. He had the weapons too, but Sean McVay was a new shiny tool as being a head coach too, and they never seen that offense before, so that was kind of new to them. So they had a whole year after that. They had a whole year to preparate and get all that stuff together and to figure out the team, and that's what they did. So they prepped, they figured out their strengths and weaknesses and other that, and they kind of dissected it from there. But don't get me wrong, Jared Goff his play did decline, but also it was a lot of clash between him and the head coach too. They ultimately got him traded though, right or wrong.
Right, but let me go back. If you look at how the team went downhill, they traded Brandon Cooks to Houston. Then you got rid of Todd Gurley. He signed with Atlanta. Okay, now you got to stick with Jared Goff for just that one season, last season, right? Matter of fact, last season, stick with him. You traded him to Detroit. You traded him to Detroit. Okay.
Y'all also traded one of your defensive linemen as well too, Michael Brockers. He also got traded to Detroit as well too.
Michael Brockers to Detroit. We had a safety go to Cleveland. We had two safeties go to Cleveland and a corner. But that's what I was trying to tell y'all. Y'all act like we don't got playmakers that was making that defense still number one. Let me tell you something. One thing about the Rams, I said this as a fan, anybody can go down in that secondary and they gonna step up. Tyler Rapp, you got Terrell. I mean, I can keep going.
I get that. But those was your main dogs, though. That's what I'm saying. So they're gonna have to pick up a lot of slack that they was doing. I forgot one of them was a Pro Bowler though. One of them was a dog. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of shit.
John Johnson. But I'm gonna tell you why they ain't paid John Johnson. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm tell you why they ain't paid John Johnson. Because he got hurt, and this is what a lot of people don't understand. And this is what a lot of people understand about. This is what a lot of people don't understand about when you get hurt and you having a phenomenal year, and you having a phenomenal year, man, they gon' shit. What we paying him for? Like what we paying him for? He just got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna be a dog on Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be a dog on Cleveland. Troy Hill gonna be a dog too. He wasn't no bust. You know what I'm saying? And people don't know that he wasn't no bust. But look who they brought in, Jalen Ramsey. So who's you ready to start? Jalen Ramsey or Troy Hill?
Jalen, that man. I would go with Jalen.
That's what I'm saying. And most people like, well, why would get Troy Hill could have paid second? No, he could not. if you look at that man highlights, he has some phenomenal highlights. But if you look at his some of his highlights, he was getting burnt. Like he was getting burnt. But that's how I feel about the Rams.
But I know you go on and on about that and everything too. But so, where do you see your Rams this year, and what do you see your big strengths and and what are their biggest weaknesses?
All right, well, I see them this year. The strength is automatically the defense. Let's just put it out there. The defense. Because you got the head honcho, you got Aaron Donald right there, you got Jalen in the back on corner. But you got to think in a weakness, I'm going to put it like this. They got to build their O-line. Our right tackle getting older. So O-line got to be building and working out with each other. Like, they got to have that chemistry. Like, they need to build that chemistry that they had that you went to the Super Bowl. That's what took us to the Super Bowl, that O-line. If you look at that year, Jared Goff didn't really get sacked as much as he did because of that O-line. But why do I see the Rams?
Also, they had a great running game too that year too.
But I'm glad you spoke it up because we got 3 running backs that can bust it open. So therefore, you got 3 backs. If your O-line come in gel together, and if your O-line, your defense connect, well, it's gonna be a long season for everybody who got to play us. I'm sorry, but where do I see us? I'm not gonna be biased. I'm gonna be honest. The way I feel, I want them to build up the success that they had last year, and with the upgrade at quarterback, I'm talking about my new quarterback in a minute. I see the Rams in the Super Bowl. Tampa just did it. I want the Rams to host another Super Bowl in LA. It was just in Tampa. Tampa won it at home. I want the Rams to win it at home in LA. That's how I want to go. Now, who I see the Rams facing Super Bowl, I told y'all I want to see another Rams in Kansas City showdown. I want to see it. That's just me.
Okay, let me stop you there. The Rams possibly can make it to the Super Bowl. They possibly can make it to the Super Bowl. But you know what I'm saying? They got a lot to go through in NFC West. Them defenses and shit like that as well, too. Hold on. I'll let you speak your piece. Someone let me speak my piece. All right. Matthew Stafford. He's a great quarterback. Great quarterback. He in a new situation, new town. He gonna sling the rock. He gonna even make Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp even better. You know what I'm saying? But my main thing is cool. You got your defense and stuff like that too, but you have to guard all these different receivers. Jalen can't guard everybody. You know what I'm saying? They go double team Aaron Donald and stuff like that. Other players gonna have to step up and they're gonna have to make plays. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it like this. When Aaron got put out in that Seattle game in the playoffs, they was attacking the middle of y'all defense. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you saying everybody got to elevate, people need to elevate to his standards as well too, so they know to get there. So, like I'm saying, but that division y'all got is a hard division to come out of, and I respect what you're saying. They can possibly make it to the Super Bowl, but like you're saying, if they don't get that front 7 right on the offensive line, and if they don't get they linebackers and stuff right too, because I mean, hey man, there's a lot of quick cats in that division, man, and there's a lot of tools. You got Kyler Murray, you got Russell. We don't know what Jimmy G gonna be. We don't know if Jimmy G gonna start up. It's gonna be Trey Lance. You know what I'm saying? Because he's, you know what I'm saying. So you got a lot of mobile quarterbacks in that division, and so I mean, people got to step up.
And you know what? And I'm gonna talk. You know, and a lot of people laugh. In the NFC West used to be the laughing stock in the NFL for so long. I'm gonna tell you who made the difference. Seattle came with the Legion of Boom, right? Seattle came, then San Fran came, and then the Arizona came with their defense. Then the Rams came with their defense. So the NFC West, really, all the NFC West teams got good defenses. I'm not taking away from no team in NFC West. They all got good defenses. But what you said is true, and they go for every team. They go for every team in the NFC West. If y'all O-line it's not gel together, it's gonna be a long day for every team.
Yeah, you know, it's gonna be a long season if that offensive line ain't right.
And the proven stat is if you look at Russell Wilson, He got sacked by
Yeah,
Aaron Donald.
I'm doing my podcast
He
right now.
got
We talking
sacked
about
by
NFL.
Aaron Donald
Yeah, go
by
ahead,
more than
download that
anybody.
joint. And I see the link and stuff. So, I mean, because one of these joints I'm gonna do the
You know,
WWE and stuff too.
so I just the NFC West gonna be open, but who I really see competing this year, man, San Fran, Seattle, and the Rams. Arizona, I don't see it. I'm gonna tell you why I don't see it. It's Kyler Murray's second year. I'm gonna tell you why I don't see it. See, everybody look at me crazy when I say Kyler Murray. The man got to go against San Fran and the Rams and Seattle, man. That's what I'm telling you. He's not. He keep. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Seattle got one of the best linebacker cores in the league. You know what I'm saying? They can run with the quarterback and they can play pass protection. Only thing about the Rams is we don't got quarterbacks who can play the pass. They can only play the run. So that's our weakness. We get a linebacker that can play the pass and the run. Oh, it's gonna be a long season.
So let me stop you. So you don't think Kyler Murray is nice?
I never said that. I don't think he's nice, but look what he got to go against every Sunday when he got to play the Rams, Seattle, or San Francisco.
It's the same way with motherfucking Matthew Stafford and Jimmy Garoppolo and Russell Wilson. Look what they got to go.
But Jimmy is experienced. Matthew Stafford Stafford played against the NFC West 5 times. I looked it up, so he know how to. So he already know.
So you telling me that experience that he had last year still don't make him give him a little bit more experience going in this year?
No, I'm not.
They a wild card in that division. I'm telling you, everybody's sleeping on them. I'm telling you.
No, we had 3 teams go to the playoffs out of that division.
Yeah, but they could be even better this year with some of the dishes they had too as well.
Who you talking about? JJ Watt?
I'm not talking about JJ Watt. They got AJ Green.
Can he stay healthy?
Bro, he got a new scenery. Just like you said with JJ Watt, he got a new scenery. A lot of these players, when they leave where they from, they get better health-wise. Even with Trent Williams, when all this shit was going on in Washington, bro, he was hurt. All this shit was going on. He went over there. He went back to his pro ball status. Sometimes you just need to change the scenery and shit can happen.
Now, the name you just mentioned was AJ Green, right? I'm finna give you this game to remember what happened in this game. Jacksonville, Cincinnati. What happened?
He got locked down by Jalen. Okay. But let's hear this out though. When you say, he gonna lock down Jalen. Bro, you still got other fucking receivers he got to deal with. So Jalen gonna guard AJ Green. Who the fuck gonna guard D-Hop? Who the fuck gonna guard Larry if Larry's still playing? Who's still gonna guard? Who they got weapons, bro? That's what I'm saying. Like Jalen can't do it by his damn self.
Yeah, Your
second best corner with the Cleveland. So
he really wasn't our second best corner. If you want to be honest, and I'll try to keep his name out of this, I'll try to keep him a secret because I know that you're gonna post this, so a lot of people gonna look for him to play. Remember his names: Darius Williams showed up. He's a corner. Showed up in a wild card last year. The man had a pick 6 to the crib. The man can lock down any corner. So now that's a duo that y'all gotta look out for. Jalen over here, Derek Williams over here. They don't want that problem. But what you're saying is true though. Jalen can't do it by himself. That's why he got Darius Williams. That's why he got linebackers. Trust me. That's why he got safeties. I ain't finna get too much up on my team, man.
I'm not saying you're not, but I'm saying, okay, who the nickel corner? Who you got? Because you got Christian Kirk, you got a speedster, you got Rondell Moore that they just drafted too. Bro, I'm just saying, they got some weapons, bro. And then Kyler Murray gonna use that to his advantage, bro. If they can find a fucking running game they didn't have last year, they can make some noise, bro. They can make some noise. I'm not saying the Rams not gonna make no noise because they always in contention. Just like Seattle, they always gonna make contention. The only team that I'm really worried about in that division is the 49ers because we don't know what Jimmy G is going to show up. And Jimmy G's basically job is on the fucking line. And they basically shopping him. They saying they not shopping him, but they are shopping him, bro. That's how that usually goes. So
I just, what you're saying is true. We're not having a disagreement yet, but it's gonna come soon. We agreeing so far, but it's like this. NFC West, I'm put like this. I'm in the NFC West talk like this. I got the Rams finishing 17 games? I'm not being biased. I got the Rams finish at least 15 to 2. 15 to 2.
15 to 2. Okay, hold on that point. 15 to 2. Let me look this up real quick. Let me look up the schedule real quick, folks. Hold on.
Please, week 1, I'm putting. You post on Facebook, right? I want look at the camera. I'm looking in the camera right now. Week 1, we do play Chicago. Easy dub. Do not start Justin Fields. Don't start Andy Dalton. Y'all might as well not even come to LA. It's gonna be a terrible night for whoever back there. Case closed.
$15 to 2, huh? That's pretty bold. That's pretty bold. You know what I'm saying? 15 to 2 is pretty bold. So you basically tell me y'all could be the number 1 seed in the NFC?
Why? Because Tampa Bay? Stop it. Because Tampa Bay?
I didn't say Tampa Bay. You said Tampa Bay. I look, I haven't debated yet who's going to be the number 1 seed in none of that yet. So I haven't really got to that point yet. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so week 2, y'all got Indianapolis.
Easy dub.
That's an easy dub. You think so?
Easy dub. Week 3, we got Tampa Bay. That's a question mark because of Tom Brady.
Oh, so that was a question mark. So you talking about they ain't gonna be able to run it back and all that. So you telling me y'all 2-1 at this point then?
No, we 3-0.
3-0, huh?
Week 4, that's our bet right there. Week 4, our bet.
Y'all losing that week.
We not.
Y'all losing that week.
We not, bro.
The Cardinals gonna show y'all something, bro. Like I'm telling y'all, man, that's bro.
Check this out. You ready? I'm finna call these games. You ready? Hold on. So week 5. Week 5, we got Seattle. That game go either.
Y'all usually split them games with Seattle, so
like I said, that game that's what one of the losses come to Seattle. And then we got the Giants, easy dub. Got Detroit, easy dub. Houston, easy dub. Now this sort of other loss gonna come in at Tennessee.
So you telling me y'all gonna lose to Seattle and Tennessee, and you not giving the Cardinals no respect at all?
Oh, really not.
Not at all. So y'all just gonna run through them both times this year, huh?
And look, it's like that's my prediction: 15 to 2, maybe 14 to 3. Because I forgot we do gotta play Baltimore. That's a game I want to see because Baltimore did spank us on national TV, put up 50 points, embarrassed us. So we got to bounce back. But NFC West champion is gonna be the Rams. Now who we face in the NFC Championship? Excuse my language, but I don't see nobody compete with the NFC right now. Green Bay ain't got no quarterback.
Are you serious right now? You said no. Go ahead.
Minnesota. I mean, I don't see who else can compete with the Rams. I mean, it'd be possible to see NFC West championship, NFC championship game with Seattle, maybe 49ers, maybe we can ask Cardinals. I don't know, but nobody in NFC West right now. Please don't say Chicago. They not gonna do it. Green Bay, their quarterback situation all jacked up. So
you must be really delusional right now because, bro.
I'm not because I'm telling you why I bring up Tampa Bay. Nobody cares about Tampa Bay. Nobody cares about Tampa Bay. Man.
I understand you had an animosity towards Tom Brady. Shit, I do too. You can't count this man out, bro. He elevates the team around him, bro. And you said nobody can compete with y'all, bro. I'm telling you, man. Y'all got a talented team, bro. It still runs through Tampa Bay, G.
Can I just say this? Can I just say this for the record? And it's proof. And I'm not being biased and nothing. But we beat Tampa Bay in a regular season. I guarantee you, if we was to play them right now, bro, Tampa don't want no smoke. Do you not know? Let me ask you a question. Do you not know who the Rams defense coordinator is? You don't know?
I'm just go ahead. Who's that coordinator?
Raheem Morrison. Oh, did he just win a ring with Tampa Bay in that defense? Yeah, he just won a ring with that defense.
So you telling me your Rams gonna win the Super Bowl? That's basically what you telling me. That's how you
He
feel.
the man just won
No.
a ring with
I
that
get who the defensive coordinator is. I get that, but you're telling me the Rams are gonna win the Super Bowl. That's basically what you're telling me. Y'all gonna go 14.
I'm gonna tell you why the Rams gonna win the Super Bowl. I'm gonna tell you why the Rams gonna win the Super Bowl. It's time for Aaron Donald to get a ring. It's time, bro. It's time. Come on now. Come on. It's time. It's time to go to the promised land. We got there.
It's time to go to the promised land.
We got there, but we got out coach. That's what it was. You think Belichick wasn't ready for what Sean McVay was trying to run that Super Bowl? He was ready.
So you telling me y'all go back, y'all gonna win it this time?
Most definitely.
And why y'all think what's gonna be different from the last time?
Quarterback.
He had a lot of different things around him that year. Todd Gurley didn't show up. They pulled Todd Gurley out of the game. Something was going on with Todd Gurley, and Todd Gurley was having a hell of a season. But you know what I'm saying? That shit was weird too. You can't say me that wasn't weird. He was dominating all year, and then it gets to there, and then they pull him during the Super Bowl. Like, you can't tell me that didn't piss you off as a fan.
Yeah, I was mad. I'm like, why Todd Gurley ain't touching the ball? But you got to think about Sean McVay. He came from your team. He came from Washington. Pass first, run last. Come on, but
you can't change that what got you there. You know what I'm saying? So that's like you said, that's bad coaching as well too. He got out coached.
Do not listen. What you saying, I said it. You can't change up what's been helping you win. Just like me as a defensive coordinator. If I know a 5-3 is helping me win the game, why the fuck I'm gonna switch to a 3-5? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. Why? If a cover 2 gonna help me, why I'm running a cover 6? You know, I'm just throwing something out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If I got a certain scheme that's gonna run to perfection, I'm gonna keep running it. But my problem is, I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna get off the NFC West because it's a lot of topic on football I really want to talk about. Do I see for the record, Arizona not no bums. They just bums to me as a fan. But as a sports person, they can compete. But like you said, they got all the weapons, King. You know what happened? You got all weapons, right? Controversy in the locker room. I'm not getting the ball. Well, I'm not getting the ball. That's why I said they're not gonna compete. It's gonna be so much. Well, I was here last year. Why I ain't getting the ball? Oh, I'm this, I'm that. I'm telling you, that's gonna cause a lot of controversy in that locker room.
Okay, let me stop you there. You said it's gonna cause a lot of controversy, but that don't happen in Kansas City though. They got a lot of different weapons.
Because you know why? They all know. Patrick Mahomes said it's gonna be somebody day. But they all team players. You got AJ Green. You got to think about it. He came from a big team where he was the number 1 receiver, so he wanted the ball. You see how he acted? Listen, the man, first of all, the man had 2 receptions, 1 yard against Jalen Ramsey. I'm not trying to bring this matchup back up, but you saw me a T.O. tape where T.O. getting jammed up at the line. You don't see it. Show me where Chad Johnson get jammed up. You don't see it. That's number 1 receivers. Bro, ain't no jumping up at the line. If you're a great receiver, you're going to get off the ball and go get it. I don't care how good that receiver is. Man, I don't know. I just feel like that receiving core is just too much talent. And I'm going to go back to that Eagles team. Vic, Jeremy Maclin, Deshaun Jackson, the little white boy who said the N-word. Yeah, I ain't forget about him. All wide receivers. Yeah, you know I'm telling the truth. All of them had wide receivers. Oh, and they had Zach Ertz, all firepower. And what happened with that King team? Shit, my bad. Nothing happened. Because you know why? All of them wanted the ball. So they all couldn't get the ball. telling you, man, we know this game, bro. I'm telling you, too much. Why you think the Rams ain't gonna get another? See, one thing about them, they smart. We ain't gonna touch the offense. Offense, cool. We just need that one piece, that quarterback. Defense wise, shit, we can have backups all day. But that's my prediction. Rams, Chiefs, Super Bowl. That's my prediction.
Okay, so let me break down this division for you. I'll let you break down the division. I do not, and I'm not a Rams hater. I don't see the Rams winning it. I don't think they win the division. They get in the playoffs, though. They get in the playoffs. It's an upgraded quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Stafford's going to make that team a whole lot better than Goff. You know what I'm saying? The run game needs to be, consistent. My boy Cam Akers, he's good. You know what I'm saying? But the O-line needs to be a whole lot better. Defense, like you said, the defense is going to keep them in the games. You know what I'm saying? If Darnold's healthy, shit, he's going to make everybody else around him. But if he's not healthy, that's going to put a lot of strain on Jalen in that secondary. You know what I'm saying? Me, the team that I see winning is not really. I'm high on the Cardinals, but I see Seattle winning that division. I see Seattle winning that division, G. I'm not predicting how many wins they're gonna have or whatever. Russell gonna bounce back. DK's getting better. Tyler Lockett's getting better. They always can run the ball, but it's really weird. They don't really have a strong offensive line. They always pencil and piece the shit together, but they always find a way to win or be in contention of winning the division. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't get that offensive line figured out, they can make it to the playoffs again, bro. They can win the division. It really don't matter. If they're going against somebody with a good defensive line like they did against y'all last year, it don't matter if they win the division or not. They got to show up in the playoffs. That's all it is. Division winners, you can win the division all you want. But when it's time to come to the playoffs, bro, you got to show up. The team I told you, the team that I'm most worried about is the 49ers because their defense going to keep them. If they healthy, their defense going to keep them in it. Their defense going to keep them in some games. But shit, who going to be their quarterback?
That's a question mark we all want to know. Who all going to start week one? I mean, that's NFC West. Let's jump to, go ahead, jump to the East.
I already knew you wanted to go there because my team resides in the East, the Washington football team. All right, so my Washington football team went 7-9 last year, right? They didn't have a winning record. The NFC East has been the NFC least for the last 3-4 years. Yes, it's been very inconsistent. We don't know who's going to win in the division. But what I can say as being a proud football team fan, before that, a Redskin fan, my team been mediocre all my life. Yes, we had a couple seasons with RG3. We was great. We went on a 10-6, 9-7. But when we get to the playoffs, we never can get the shit done. We always lose in the first round. So, but one thing I said, we're changing the culture. We brought Ron Rivera in. We had a lot of scandals and shit going on. We got rid of the negative and more the positive. So right now, as I'm telling you, I'm very confident as a football team fan. So when my time comes, I'm gonna pop my shit. But that's besides the point right now. That defense, top 5 defense, it's gonna keep us at all the games all year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you.
And then let me say here, we show up on the back. When we were having the most problems at keeping in the game, we had to show up our back half. You know what I'm saying? Because if you watch the game when we played against Tampa Bay, we were getting killed in the linebacker position. Tyler Heineke, you know what I'm saying? He was keeping us in the game. But if we would have made some plays against Tom Brady and them, he was killing our linebackers, bro, in our secondary. When they was up, it's hard for our defensive line to get the pass rush they need. You know what I'm saying? But if the secondary was showing up and the front set was working, it was a possibility we could have won that game. But so in the draft, we showed up some things on the linebacker side. We brought in another corner. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm really excited to see what the defense do. But what I'm most intrigued about, we didn't draft the quarterback. And, and we got I forgot what our GM's name is, but they didn't want to reach on the quarterback. And I respect that. So they want to go get a proven veteran. They brought in Fitzpatrick, or Fitzmagic, whichever one we get, Tyler Heineke. You know what I'm saying? He did pretty good in his playoff debut. But my question is, I don't know. Everybody thinking pencil in that Fitzpatrick is going to be the starter. I think Heineke, he put on 15 pounds of muscle. He got a long shot of being able to compete. We got a strong run game. Offensive line is good. We needed some weapons. We need another receiver. We all got Curtis Samuel. We got Adam Humphries. We picked up some other stuff. Nobody really talked about Terry McLaurin. He been playing with ragmuffin quarterbacks, and he's still producing. You know what I'm saying? So if we can, and then Gibson, he an up and coming star at running back. If we can get consistent play, if we can get consistent play at the quarterback, I see us winning more than 10 games. I see us winning more than 10 games. We probably win 11 games this year. If we get consistent play and everybody's healthy. Now let me break down the next team. Hey, I hate the Cowboys. I try not to be biased towards the Cowboys and everything, but one of my best friends is a Dallas Cowboy fan through and through. But I hate Dallas fans so much. They passionate or whatever, but every year they think they win in the fucking Super Bowl. Every year they think they win in the Super Bowl. Every year. Don't get me wrong. They had a great team on paper last year until Dak got hurt. Dak coming back, Andy Dalton not there no more or whatever. Zeke, since he got paid, had a down year. A lot of people think he coming back. Zeke got to show me something. He got to show me something. He's a top 5 running back if he puts the work ethic in it. But if not, he at least about top 20. Because you could tell he wasn't hungry. Feed me all that. He was not hungry last year. Right or wrong, he was not hungry.
Yeah, because let me tell you why. He had his best friend back there. Yeah, think about it. Zeke and Prescott when them two clicking together, it's hard. But I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to your team because I'm gonna give you a lot. Not saying because you're my brother, but I know football and I know football and I call it like with Cleveland. We ain't AFC yet, but I called it with Cleveland. But Cleveland had that 1 year where they was this close on having a winning record. I said, you guys, anybody around me, I said, mark my word, Cleveland they're gonna make it to the playoffs with a better record. And what happened last year? They bombed and went to the playoffs.
And almost nearly beat the damn Chiefs.
That's what I'm saying. So my point is, I have y'all at least winning 12 games. I don't see y'all being that laughing stock of the league with the Jets no more because, first of all, you got a running back as a D tackle. I'm talking about Chase Young. Come on now, that's a running back and a D tackle. Come on now. Come on. Y'all front seven is nasty. It's nasty.
The hard thing about that front seven, we have to pay someone because someone coming up for some contract years. So that's the only thing. If we can keep that front seven together, if Ron Rivera can make some magic with that, bro, and keep them together, man, we're gonna be good for some years, man.
Yeah, but I see y'all win about 12 games, playoff. I see y'all win the division for real. Because who y'all got? Is y'all Dallas.
Hey, how you don't believe in the Cardinals? I don't believe in the Giants or the Eagles.
Shit, me either. I don't believe it. And you know the Eagles like this, man. The Eagles not really gonna prove nothing. The Giants not gonna prove nothing because the Giants don't have no consistent O-line.
Yeah, the Giants really should have got some offensive linemen, but they didn't.
Yeah, the Giants don't have no.
And that's the main needed to help out Daniel Jones. But they didn't really help Daniel Jones by not getting the offensive lineman. They went out and they got Kenny Galladay, the receiver from the Giants. I mean, not from the Giants, from the Lions and stuff like that. They got Zach Randolph. I mean, from the Vikings or whatever. They got him and stuff like that. But they didn't show up the offensive line at all.
And that goes back to what we was talking about earlier. Like, if you don't got no offensive line gel together, I don't care. You can have Randy Moss on the other side of the ball. If you ain't got no offensive line, how you gonna give it to him? You know what I'm saying? See, these GMs want to go get these big superstars, which that's cool. Man, I'm trying to protect my quarterback. If you're not gonna protect your quarterback, then why are you spending? Man, O-line needs to be the first thing when it comes to free agency and draft. This is how I look at it.
But this is what I'm gonna say about the Giants. Okay. Well, I gotta finish before that. I gotta finish with talking about Dallas. As a Washington fan, I hate Dallas with a passion, bro. But as a football fan, I'm gonna keep it real. They got talent on paper. But the same thing with Dallas, every year, they don't fucking show up. You got Amari Cooper. You got CeeDee Lamb. You got the other receiver, I forgot his name. You got Zeke. Okay. But they don't have that good offensive line that first couple of years Zeke had. So that's a problem there. Their defense was fucking horrible last year. They got rid of their coordinator. They got all these older guys and stuff like that. They thought they was gonna make a run. When Zeke got hurt, everything. I mean, not when Zeke got hurt. I apologize. When Prescott got hurt, all they went to the ship. And you know what I'm saying? So he coming back off this major injury too. Offensive line kind of suspect still. Coop gonna be Coop. You know what I'm saying? CeeDee Lamb was special in his rookie year. Don't get me wrong. CeeDee still got some things to grow and stuff like that. So if Dallas can score points. Don't get me wrong. Dallas can score points. But if they defense can show up, they can probably make a little bit of noise in the East. They maybe can make a little noise in the East. Maybe. But like I'm saying, with Dallas, they have to show up. And another thing with Dallas, Jerry Jones don't let the coach be the coach. He trying to be the GM, the owner, and the coach.
And there it is.
See, until that happened, because the Cowboys was dominant in the early 90s. You want to know why? Jimmy Johnson was doing his thing. But Jerry Jones was so you know, he liked to have his hands in everything. He didn't let Jimmy do what he do. So Jimmy just said, you know what, I'm out of here. And ever since then, it's been that. And then, so let me go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
They had that Super Bowl win that year. Carson Wentz was going to probably be the unanimous MVP that year. You know, their defense was spectacular. Their offense was something new, fresh. You know what I'm saying? Just like when y'all went to the Super Bowl that year. You know, they wasn't. Everybody was, oh my God, this offense, wow. You give these the coordinators and stuff like that a year to prepare, and look what happened. Carson Wentz supposed to be that guy. Doug Peterson supposed to be the quarterback whisperer and all that shit like that. And then their relationship failed. Like it shows in the news, like their relationship and all that stuff failed. Team went this way, that way. Offensive line racked with injury. Their receivers racked with injury. They haven't had a top tier receiver in forever. They run game like they was battling injury. I get that, but you're in the NFL. You got to make something happen. They were looking to, you know, Jalen Hurts had some flashes and stuff like that too. They got Devontae Smith out of Alabama and stuff like that. They don't know if they could trade Zach Ertz. They got Dallas Goedert. He's a pretty good tight end. My thing is, okay, cool.
If you trade Zach Ertz, that's gonna be a dumb move. Do not trade Zach Ertz.
Oh, they already opening up for that. But my thing is, okay, they got this, but Philly still has a lot of holes. Can Jalen Hurts play quarterback for them? Yeah, I can see him play quarterback. They got Devontae Smith. Who else they got? They got Miles Sanders, but he can't stay healthy. Offensive line. Who on their offensive line? Defensive line. Fletcher Cox is getting old. Brandon Graham is getting old. They got Darius Slay, but who else do they have?
Nobody.
Defense is horrible. Then let's get to the Giants. The Giants defense on the back half end, they play some amazing ball. So their defense will keep them in some games this year. Do I see them winning the division? No, I don't.
But that's what we talking about earlier.
Is Daniel Jones their quarterback? Maybe. They said this is fifth year option. They ain't pick it up. They want to see what this young man can do. But they got him some weapons. They went out and got him some weapons, right? But what happened to the fucking offensive line?
There it is. That's what I'm talking about.
They didn't hit the offensive line at all. You know what I'm saying? You trying to build. I don't believe in a GM David Gettleman, you know what I'm saying? Because he do some stupid shit. If Saquon healthy, they gonna keep him. Saquon will keep him in some game. But if that offensive line like it was last year, Saquon might get hurt again. So
if I'm asking for a trade if I get hurt. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hey, who win in that division? It's either between two. But I'm saying the way we played last year, we were clicking. If we get good quarterback play, we're gonna win the division back to back. And I got at least winning more than 10 games this year.
Yeah, I got y'all at 12. I got y'all at 12. But this how it's gonna go. So we got the East on who think we gonna win. We got the West who think gonna win. I ain't gonna jump to the South because Tampa Bay over there, you don't got Drew Brees. You don't got Matt Ryan. I don't know what his situation is. You know, if you want to retire. Carolina, you got Teddy Bridgewater.
No. Let me stop you. Teddy got traded. They got Sam Darnold.
Oh well, so hey, it's like this. The South didn't really talk about.
Yeah, let me tell you this. Yeah, no doubt. Tampa Bay's winning that division. But let me tell you this. Atlanta traded Julio. They basically in the rebuild. You don't know what Matt Ryan you're gonna get. Jameis, I want to see my boy thrive because I'm a Florida State boy. I want to see him thrive. But everybody's Taysom Hill gonna start. He's a gadget player, bro. I don't see him dropping back 50 times throwing that motherfucker. Now, what I would like to see, this is prime right now. Carolina can step up. They got a lot of young guys. They showed their defense can play. You know what I'm saying? Teddy was kind of inconsistent there. Christian McCaffrey, if he's healthy, he gonna be a dog. They got DJ Moore. They got the boy from LSU. Sam Darnold is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. Sam Darnold's a good quarterback. But where the fuck he was at, bro, they didn't want to build around him in New York. They didn't. They didn't give him no weapons. They didn't give him no offensive line. They didn't give him no defense. So, you know what I'm saying? Most of them times, bro, he was looking like trash, a bust. But he got a fresh opportunity, and I think he's really going to thrive in Carolina.
And that's the problem with New York teams, you know what I'm saying? Same with the Giants, also the Jets. They want to go get all these high weapons, but once again, you don't want to do nothing to protect your weapon. Why do you think Mike Vick ended his career like the way he did? Because when he was with the Jets, he didn't have no offensive line. That's why he was running 30, 40 times a game.
But you want to know what's funny too? You know what's funny too? The Jets kind of changed the narrative of how they're going to be this year because they got rid of the GM. They got rid of the head coach. They brought in Robert Salas. They drafted old buddy Zach Williams from BYU. They're supposed to be pretty good, right? They got him a receiver. They got him a receiver. I was like, they got him a receiver. They got him a couple offensive linemen. They got him a running back. I'm like, okay. They signed some free agents, some high-powered free agents. So are they going to really turn around and native? But we got to wait and see. But as we see as the Jets going to be the Jets until we see something different.
So basically we got one more division. That's the NFC North. That division going to be an up toss because you got Green Bay.
Well, we still didn't go over the East yet. AFC. Oh no, we talking about NFC. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So
it's a toss up right now.
So the South, we know Tampa gonna take it over, but the NFC North, that's the big question mark.
I'm gonna say this. Let me stop you this. Listen, if Aaron Rodgers playing that division, they win in the division. Point blank. Period. If Aaron Rodgers is not in that division, I don't know who's winning it because
Minnesota, Detroit. Green Bay,
Detroit's definitely not winning. They in a rebuild. They definitely not winning. I'm not saying because Goff's there. They still got a lot of holes, bro. They got a major lot of holes. You know what I'm saying? So,
but you know what? I'll take this back. I want to see what Goff can do with a bad offensive line. I want to see what he can do. And the reason I say that, I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Matthew Stafford had a bad offensive line for years. But guess what?
They 5,000 yards though.
They always managed to go either 9-7 or 7-9. They always above 500. So I want to see with a bad offensive line, can he take that team over 500? You got to think about it. When he got drafted in the league, he was gifted a line. His line was already gelled together. He just got to get the play calling, which he couldn't do. That's why Sean McVay was telling him what to do in the huddle, but different. That's old news. We got to upgrade. And what people don't know is Jared Goff can't read defenses. When he was at Cal, they was telling him what to do in the headset. See, people don't know that. See, I study players when they come to the league that's out to the Rams. He could not read defenses. That's why he had a phenomenal year because his head coach was telling him what to do in the head. But
hey, let me stop you there. You say a lot of these quarterbacks can't read defense, but you got to think about it. Some of the college systems they play in is college based. That's why a lot of these profile college programs, they run a pro style offense to get the quarterback ready. But a lot of these play these shiny all this and that. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he couldn't read defense because he's never been in that type of situation. A lot of these quarterbacks don't even go on the center no more. Only thing they know is shotgun. You know what I'm saying? Quick reads, screens, bubble screens, read option and stuff like that. A lot of them don't run that. But if you adapt to certain players, you know what I'm saying? If you really like that quarterback, you're going to have to really, just like Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, not an elite thrower. He can throw, but they built that offense around him to make the Ravens successful. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you really like that guy, you got to mold your offense around him.
So NFC North, we basically got the same idea. If Aaron Rodgers starting for Green Bay, they win the division. If not, ain't no telling who win. It's gonna be like the NFC
we gotta
East
make a choice. This is what I'm gonna say. We're gonna make a choice. Like I said, if Aaron Rodgers is not playing, it's up. It's up. But if he is playing, the division is theirs. So if he's not playing, he get traded or whatever, just like that. I don't see Detroit doing it.
Chicago.
I don't see Chicago doing it because we don't know which quarterback's gonna show up.
Are you saying the Vikings gonna win it?
I think the Vikings are gonna win it. Kirk Cousins is gonna come back with a demeanor. Listen, Kirk Cousins, this is a. I'm not saying it because he's a Washington quarterback, but I'm saying Kirk Cousins, this is a bounce back year for him. This is a bounce back year for him. Because listen, if he don't get the job done, they just drafted a quarterback in the third round named Kellen Mond out of Texas A&M. That boy can ball. So he should.
So here's my.
He should be pissed off. That's why he should play his best ball.
Debate. Bro, Kirk Cousins, he's good. He's good. I give him that. But what have that man done in the last 4 years in Minnesota, bro?
Well, let's say this. Well,
he had that one. If it weren't for, I can't wait till we get to the AFC because I got to talk about this person. He had that one good.
Let's say this though. When he was in Washington, he never won a primetime game. When he went to the Vikings, he has won a couple high-profile games. But look, I give him that. It showed up. But my thing is though, it's a contract year for my man. He getting paid. The Vikings paying this man. Mike Zimmerman is a defensive guy. He like Kirk Cousins. But my thing is, he gonna have to show up. He gonna have to take it to another level in order for him to win that division.
So,
but Dalvin Cook gonna be Dalvin Cook. That's my boy from Florida State, another Florida State product. Dalvin Cook is gonna be Dalvin Cook. Justin Jefferson, that boy nasty. Adam Thielen, he a bad man.
That's what I'm saying.
Irv Smith Jr., the tight end, the Alabama, he got to step up this year because Rudolph ain't there no more. He gonna have to step up.
But
I'm worried about is their secondary. I'm worried about their secondary.
They ain't got Harrison no more.
Now Harrison's still there. Xavier Rhodes not there no more. They front seven is decent. They front seven is the most solid group, but they back half. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't really got shit to worry about if Aaron Rodgers ain't playing. They ain't got to really worry about their secondary. You got Goff, you got Jordan Love possibly starting, and who else? I think and I don't know, Justin Fields or Nick Foles. I think Nick Foles still there too. So
that's what I'm saying. Nick Foles is he's a Super Bowl quarterback. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said Chicago. If Nick Foles is healthy, it's gonna be a problem, even for Green Bay if Aaron Rodgers starts.
Hey, I get that though, but Matt Nagy's play calling last year, I'm kind of glad he got rid of the play calling. He was doing some stupid shit last year.
Bro, every game Chicago lost came off the offensive coordinator, bro.
And he was the offensive coordinator, but then he switched and let somebody else call the plays.
They defense gonna keep them in the game too. We can't get about Chicago defense. Khalil Mack over there.
Khalil Mack gonna be Khalil Mack. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be a monster.
But they made a stupid decision and they let one of their best cover corners go to the Broncos.
Who?
One of the Fuller brothers. I think Kyle played for us. Kendall. He went to the Broncos. He went over there with Vic Fangio when he was a Pro Bowler. So that's helping him out. But like I said, I got the Vikings winning that division if Aaron Rodgers is not healthy. Not healthy if he's not playing.
So you got the Vikings winning the division if Aaron Rodgers don't start. I got Chicago winning because, like I said, Nick Foles Nick Foles gonna deliver if he can stay injured. But
if he stay injured, you mean if he stay healthy?
I mean, stay healthy. My bad. I'm thinking about something else because that nigga do be getting injured. Nah, that's the only year he got. Nah, because he got. Oh no, wait.
Dalton gonna be starting, I think.
He not even with Chicago no more.
Who he with now? Oh, he don't got no job.
Jacksonville.
He got traded to Jacksonville again?
Yeah, he got knocked out at week 1 with a collarbone injury. Oh well, shit.
No, they traded him from Jacksonville because they got Trevor Lawrence now. I don't think he's there.
So did he go back to Chicago?
No, he's been in Chicago.
Well, I got Chicago winning. Now we got our picks for the NFC. Now let's jump to the most. I don't know how to call this division because it was Tom Brady division for a long time. So
AFC East.
AFC East, man, you got Miami, the Patriots, the Jets, and
Oh, I call it for you right now. The Buffalo Bills. Bro, ever since Sean McDermott came over there, that whole vibe has changed. The Bill Mafia is back. The crazy fan base is back. Josh Allen had a hold on, I'm not done yet. Josh Allen had a horrible year because he had a number 1 guy. Diggs came over there, changed his whole perspective. The only problem with them, they need pass rushing and they need a running game. But other than that, I got them winning the division. The Dolphins gonna be pretty good, but hey, Florals, he brought him in and all that stuff like that. My thing is, Tua got to step up now because you know why? Fitzpatrick's not there no more, so he has to be that guy. They got him a flashy receiver like that. They got to find a run game. Their defense played pretty good last year. They in contention to make the playoff. The Jets, I still don't see them winning. They could be better, but
what you just said about,
but the wild card of all that though, how Cam gonna bounce back?
I'm gonna get on that in a minute. But I'm gonna go back to what you just said because you brought up somebody's name who I was trying to save for this conversation. Stephon Diggs. How you notice Stephon Diggs make these quarterbacks better every time they go somewhere? Think about it. He made Kirk Cousins better when he's with the Vikings. Then he turned around and made Josh Allen career better because he had number 1 guy. But the reason I had this debate all the time about the Buffalo Bills, and I say Josh Allen's still trash to me. If you take away Stephon Diggs, what do he got? Nothing. You know I'm not lying. The man don't got nothing.
Hey, that boy can ball. He can ball.
Bro, come on, man.
Allen can ball, G.
Oh, he's trash. Man. He's trash.
Hey, don't answer that. You ignored it because you're on your phone. Ignore that. I'm trying to see where he at. I'm trying to see what Tay at. Oh, yeah, but I'm saying Josh Allen is good, bro. He good.
Oh, you said it. Let me get back in the camera.
But I'm saying, I get what you said. Like that first year, he was struggling because he didn't have nobody to throw to. And then also, you saying though, but they also just picked up Emmanuel Sanders too. And Emmanuel Sanders is a consistent receiver. I'm not saying he's a great receiver. He's a good receiver. He's consistent.
Wait a minute. You talking about D, Emmanuel Sanders? You talking about that was just on the 49ers team?
Yeah.
The 49ers let him go?
Yeah, he went over there to Buffalo.
What the fuck is wrong with these GMs, man? Are they smoking that Whitney Houston? You let Emmanuel Sanders go?
So that's only gonna make Josh Allen even better.
And you're right. But my point I'm trying to prove, and I'm trying to prove it. If you take away them top receivers, he's an average quarterback. They made this dude look good last year, man.
That's what he needed to elevate his game.
But just like my goal is for golf, I'm not a golfer. I'm just saying, golf finna get a bad offensive line. He get the same line that Matthew Stafford just had. Can he elevate the Lions to a winning record with a bad O-line? Right or wrong?
We have to, right there, we have to wait and see on that.
Right or wrong.
Hey, you right
Matt
though. You
Stafford,
right. We both have to wait to see.
but look,
Golf, hey,
Matthew
listen,
Stafford was
Golf might be a different player. You know, like I said, the change of scenery is everything. The change of scenery is everything.
all right. But yeah, my bad, I got sidetracked. But yeah, Stafford was handed a golden team. He was look what he got. He was handed. But I'm gonna talk about Stafford right now because we're in the AOC. So
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm saying.
AOC,
Like, hey, we can talk about him a whole different time. But like I'm saying, I'm really gonna see. I got the Bills winning the division, but the thing about it though is we got Cam. Hey, okay, because I know you bias towards the Bills or whatever. But what I'm saying, Cam Newton really didn't have an offseason with the Patriots last year to get the scheme of their offense and stuff like that. So I want to see how they go bounce back. They put some weapons around Cam. They try to get the defense right. So, but like I'm saying, but the way the Bills been playing these last couple of years, man, it's hard for me to go against why they not being back-to-back champions. They definitely gonna be in the playoffs. They definitely a Super Bowl contender.
I'm gonna tell you why. I don't got nothing against Buffalo, but don't act like you don't got their head coach over there in Boston on that sideline still now. That man's gonna come back with a vengeance. And you got a Cam Newton. That man went in free agency and racked up. You don't think Bill Belichick gonna bounce back from last year? We talking about the GOAT of coaching. He's the GOAT of coaching, King. You don't think he fit?
Hey, I get all the preparation. I get that. Hey, I think it might be an end of time for them now. It might be an end of time for them now. Somebody ready to step up, and I think the Bills are ready to step up and get the job done. I'm not saying that they're gonna be sorry. I'm not gonna say they ain't gonna win no games. I'm just saying they're not gonna win the division again this year. There's a possibility they still can get in the playoffs. If it's a healthy Cam Newton, he understands the offense and stuff like that. I got them making the playoffs, but not winning the division. I'm not counting against Bill Belichick at all. I know what he can do. I know what he has done. But Tom Brady left. Tom Brady won a Super Bowl. And everybody looked like, oh, damn, it was all Tom Brady this whole time. So I get what you say. He gonna come back with a vengeance. I get where you come from there. So, yeah, it's time for, yes, I'm going to say this. It's time to see what Bill Belichick can do without Tom Brady in year 2.
That's what we're going to talk about. I'm glad. Yeah, think about it. He been with that man, for 15 years?
20, about 21 years.
He been the same quarterback. So their chemistry, they know each other. So, man, look, I hate both of them, but I can't ignore
Hey, he can't knock the 6 rings. I mean,
I can't. Well, first of all, hold on, wait. One of the rings should have been ours, but I'm not gonna get into details.
He should have had 10, but
who should have had 10?
He could have had 10. Philly, the Giants twice, and somebody else they lost to too.
Seattle.
Yeah, 4 right there. So really, if they would have ran it, that go one right there.
Giants twice.
If the Philly special didn't happen,
okay, go ahead.
And then if Eli won't have that Eli magic and that defensive line, that's 10 rings.
Or the catch.
That's what I'm saying. If Eli won't oh yeah, I forgot about the catch too. And then if Yuma and Strahan want that, this motherfucker could have had 10 rings. It's even hard enough to get 1. He got 6.
Let's not forget 5 of those Spygate. Come on now. The Rams had.
Hey, I get all that. I get all that. But in the record books, these motherfuckers got 6 rings.
Right. They barely beat Carolina, but we ain't gonna talk about that. They barely beat Philly.
Blew it. He still only had 5. Atlanta blew it.
We
one of the worst Super Bowl meltdowns I ever seen in my life. But
had
you
this
can't
man
count. Hey, you can't count out the GOAT. You can't count
had
him
this
out.
man out
I was like,
28
oh, this shit over with. Tom lost. Nah.
All right, so that's the AFC East. You got Buffalo. I think Patriots gonna bounce back and take over. We gonna head to the AFC North. Cleveland, Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
Let me start. Cincinnati, if Joe Burrow is healthy, it's gonna be a scary young team to fuck with.
Yeah, well, see, Ben Roethlisberger washed up.
Yeah, Ben done. I'm gonna say it now. Ben is done. It's not his division. Baltimore, if. And when I say it's a big if, I love Lamar Jackson. I'm a Lamar Jackson fan.
He got to throw 4,000 yards this year. I'm sorry.
He got to throw the rock more. I mean, he silenced a critic and he won a crucial playoff game. I get that. Cool. They picked up Sammy Watkins. They got another receiver in the draft. So they got Marquise Wilson. J.K. Dobson is a dog back in the backfield. They got rid of Mark Ingram. That offensive line is legit, but they traded Orlando Brown because he was he didn't like the situation that was going on. So he in KC, so he got a better thing. Their defense is always gonna be good. But the question mark is, can Lamar throw the rock? He can run it all day. He's special and all that. He got to get in the lab, G. You got to get in the lab.
All that running shit ain't gonna keep in the lead that long. And these defensive coordinators gonna start telling their DNs to
They're gonna start teeing off on him. Look what happened to my boy Robert. He said he wanted to stop running and be a pocket passer. And look, he ain't in the league now.
He still is. He's still the backup for Baltimore, ain't he? They let him go?
He trying to make a comeback. I was just reading an article about him the other day. He trying to make a comeback.
I mean, he could do it. I think he still could do it. But who I got win that division, I ain't lie to you. I got Cleveland win that division.
Me and you agree on that. For one, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna break it down to you simple artists why Cleveland's gonna win this division. Cincinnati's young. Joe Burrow's gonna be that dude. He got a good receiver. He got his boy back from LSU. But you know what? I understand y'all wanted the camaraderie right there. But if it was me in the draft, you got to protect your investment because he went against Washington. That was a scary injury, bro. You got to protect your investment. Cool. They got that defense. A little suspect on it. Pittsburgh. Okay, so Pittsburgh.
Rebuild the stage.
They basically need to go ahead because, I mean, they got Najee Harris. They going to take a little bit of pressure off. He going to take a little pressure off Ben. Juju came back. Their defense going to be solid. But I'm never going to count on Pittsburgh because that boy Mike Tomlin, he a VA product, shout out or whatever. So I'm just saying, but they go be in a playoff hunt anyway. They're going to win more than 9 games. Shit.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
They're going to do that, but they're not winning the division. Baltimore, it relies on if Jackson can elevate his game and become a better elite passer, become a good passer, not an average passer. He need to become a good passer.
Remember when Vic came in the league, right? I'm confirming Vic. Vic did all that running, right?
Yeah.
But he solid in the critics. And guess what? He was tossing the rock.
That left hand, Lucy in that thing.
Lamar Jackson ain't showed me nothing. Yeah, you showed me little flashes here and there. Can you stand back there and throw the rock? Can you stand back? No, bro, come on. Quit always want to run all the time because I'll tell you, 80% of the time while you're running, you got a tight end either open or you got a receiver down the field open. And
he got a solid tight end. He got Mark Andrews is a dog. He a dog. But he got to get
that's what I'm saying.
He got to get more elite in the passing game. But here's why Cleveland's gonna win it. Cleveland cleared the house. They got rid of Hugh Jackson. They was a laughing stock. Nobody wanted to be in a dog pound. They got a new GM. They turned it over. Kevin Stefanski, the old offensive coordinator from the Vikings, improved Baker even more because everybody's like, oh, Baker not going to do this. Baker not going to do that. Baker got some weapons. Odell coming back. Hopefully he's healthy. They got Jarvis Landry. And they got Nick Chubb. And they got Kareem Hunt. Solid offensive line. They were having problems on defense. They shored that up in free agency. Denzel Ward's a dog. What's my man's name that's up front? That's gonna be our front runner for defensive player of the year and also maybe MVP. Miles Garrett is an animal. They got some linebackers that can cover. Shit, they might make a deep run in the playoff. Like I said, if they damn near almost beat the Chiefs.
He stop hitting motherfuckers head with a helmet.
Right. Hey, but you don't know what makes it said to him. But that's a different day. We don't know what makes it said to him. That's a different day. All right, so let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. So, all right, we predicted there. We predicted AFC East, the AFC North. Now we need to do the AFC West.
Kansas City, gonna win it. So what more can I say?
Yeah. Let me break it down here. It's Kansas City. Yes, it is. It's Kansas City. But I'm gonna tell you, if the Chargers can stay healthy, because they've been getting bit these last couple of years, they got a solid team. If they can stay healthy, I will say they make the playoffs this year. I will say that. I will stamp that today. If they stay healthy, they can make the playoffs. The Broncos, their defense is solid. Their defense is always gonna be solid, but we don't know who their quarterback gonna be. That's their problem. They got some weapons on offense. Melvin Gordon gonna have a good year. Offensive line is solid. We don't know if it's gonna be Drew Lock or Teddy Bridgewater. Now the Raiders, I wish Tay was on the phone. The Raiders could maybe make the playoffs. Derek Carr's good. Josh Jacobs a dog. Henry Ruggs is up and coming. Who else they got? Nelson Aguilar. Okay, they offense, they can score points, but that defense though was historically disgusting. They were awful. They was nasty, not in a good way nasty. They was like boo-boo diarrhea nasty. They got rid of Paul Gunther, their defensive coordinator. Okay, they brought in Dan Quinn. They made some choices like that. They're gonna have to step up on defense because they got some gunslinging guys in the AFC West. But like I said, KC in the West.
All right, so we got all the predictions on who's gonna win each division. All right, man. We're gonna go with MVP. Who we feel like gonna be MVP this season, man?
Who gonna be MVP this season?
Yeah.
Everybody gonna say Pat, Aaron, the usual. Whoa. I'm gonna go a little different. It's another quarterback though. If Baker picked up where he went off last year, I can see Baker Mayfield winning MVP.
Okay. I'm gonna jump off the quarterback winning MVP. I'm gonna jump off there. If my man come out and just have a week one, gonna tell it all. If he come out and have a dog game week one, I'm sorry, man. He probably gonna make history. I got Aaron Donald win the MVP, man.
Okay. Only reason I said it's gonna be hard because everybody love offense. They love quarterbacks. We haven't seen a running back win in a while. You haven't seen a receiver win in a while. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be different. It's gonna be difficult. But I'm saying he's never not in the conversation. Just like Khalil Mack, he's never not in the conversation. Give it a couple years. If Chase Young improves, Chase Young can probably win MVP.
Chase Young gonna be in the conversation with Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack. I'm calling right now this year because the man showed me something last year. I'm like, oh yeah, he up there. But if he elevate when he left off at last year, it's gonna be a long day for somebody.
And let's see here. So let's go Offensive Rookie of the Year. I'm gonna go Offensive. You said who?
Offensive Rookie of the Year? Devontae Williams, bro. Wide receiver for Alabama.
You said Devontae Smith? Okay.
Yeah, Devontae Smith. Yeah. I think he's gonna get it.
You think he gonna get it?
Or they might give it to the quarterback from Jacksonville.
That's who I was gonna say. He's a special talent. He is special. I want to see what Urban Meyer gonna do with him. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what they're gonna do there at Duval. That's all I'm gonna say. No, I just want to see what Jacksonville gonna do with Duval. They got the next greatest thing that's supposed to be coming to the league. Hopefully they grip the right. I'm just saying, I hope he get ready for losing. He ain't gonna be going undefeated like he was in high school when he got to humble himself. And,
that's what's gonna come for him. That's what's gonna come for him. But he played. We knew the AFC South. I forgot about AFC South.
The Titans. It's either the Titans or Indianapolis, but it's the Titans. Because only reason why I don't say Indianapolis Phillip Rivers not there anymore, and Carson Wentz has to prove himself.
Hey, you know what, man? I'm gonna go Stephen A. Smith on this. Jacoby wasn't a bad quarterback. He wasn't a bad quarterback. So why would you? I understand y'all want to put that veteran in there, but the man played up on the Tom Brady when he was in New England. He didn't have a losing record when he was with Indianapolis. So I feel like, see, that's what messed. I don't know, man. It's like these GMs messing the chemistry up with these teams, bringing somebody else in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you why they brought him in. You know why they brought him in? You know who their head coach is, right? Frank Wright. Frank Wright. Frank Wright. That's Indianapolis head coach. You know where Frank Wright? You know where Frank Wright was before he became the head coach?
He was in San Diego.
He was Carson Wentz offensive coordinator in Philly. When he had that almost MVP season until he got hurt, he was his offensive coordinator. That's why they traded for him.
Man, he'll get his ass smacked in the AFC South, bro.
But like I'm saying, he like to show up. But like, Tennessee winning it, Houston gonna be sorry because Watson's not playing. They don't really got anybody. Jacksonville, we don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that young boy play. So, what about defense? I ain't really watch defense. Defense. I don't know who defense rookie you're gonna be. So I ain't gonna even speak on that. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, I'm gonna say who could be defensive rookie year. I said my boy from the linebacker that we drafted, Davis, Jermaine Davis from Kentucky.
Yeah, I ain't even watch the draft. To you.
Oh, I watched this film. They say he doing amazing in mini camp. They say he a sponge. They say he on pace to have like what Chase Young did last year. That's the type of impact they're gonna have. I'm not saying this because I'm gonna watch it. I've been reading it. That's what they said that's the type of impact that he's gonna have.
All right, so who gonna be defensive player of the year?
Defensive player of the year? It's only really 5 players that I can nominate. Really, you got Khalil Mack, you got Aaron Donald, you got Jalen Ramsey, you got the young bull Jair Alexander from Green Bay because he was clamping shit. And
he was.
So I mean, it's hard not to say Aaron Donald, bro. It's really hard not to say Aaron Donald, but I'm gonna go. If he's healthy, I'm gonna go ahead and say Khalil. It's really hard to choose between them two, bro. Like,
I do a toss up. I mean, I know a lot of people gonna look at this live when it's recording. Like, what about JJ? What about TJ? You gotta think about it. We talking about
maybe TJ, but JJ been hurt these last couple years.
You gotta think about though. Aaron Donald getting 20 sacks off quadruple teams. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Dominance. You know what I'm saying? This man getting quadruple team and still getting a sack. TJ and them only got to deal with one person most of the time. Or they just, I don't know. Yeah, bro. I choose between AD and Khalil Mack. That's going to be a toss-up. Like I said, JJ got to stay healthy. He not coming to no walking division. Like, and plus, when you got a healthy, I'm going to say this too when we was on NFC West, when you got a healthy Rams line and a healthy 49ers line, you're not touching their quarterbacks. It's been proven. Even the Seattle line, you're not touching their quarterbacks. It's been proven. But, I mean, we agree on that. Now, most improved player, oh, man, I'm going to say Cam. Cam going to be the most improved player.
That's who you got? You got Cam? Sam Darnold.
Yeah, okay. I mean, okay. Yeah. Situation. Like you said, he in a new situation.
He's a really good quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
He just have nothing.
They didn't build around him in New York. They did. I see him being most improved.
The reason I say Cam because Cam was thrown in a system where he's not used to. He got to that pocket pass.
He was in my conversation too, but. You know, Cam is proven. Cam won MVP. Cam did all this. I want to see if Sam gonna tuck his tail and just run, or he's gonna put his feet down, step up, be the man that he was at USC, and show us what he got.
I don't lie. If they wind up getting that Sam Darnold from USC,
That's
boy,
what,
you talking about the South getting taken? Man, look, the Panthers are gonna take over the South. They're gonna take over the South. They're gonna take over the South. And the reason I say this, if you get that Sam Darnold that was at USC, that Sam Darnold at USC with this Panthers team that compete with Tom Brady, it's gonna be a long Sunday for somebody. And trust me, you don't want that smoke with that Sam Darnold. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. That's gonna be scary.
Dog.
Think about this.
Dog.
This gonna shake up the whole playoff picture. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong, brother. This is gonna shake it up. If Sam Darnold go in Carolina and beat Tampa, then go to Tampa and beat Tampa, man, what they tell you about Sam Darnold? What's that's gonna put a stamp on that man's legacy right there.
That's gonna bring him back to. It's gonna bring him back to relevancy. Okay, he beat him twice, but listen, let's say this though. Let's say this. That's the same thing with the Saints. The Saints beat him twice in the regular season, but when it came playoff time, the Bucks beat him.
But this is where it's gonna wake him up because a lot of quarterbacks not used to going to the playoffs and all that, so they mindset is like, okay, I got this many games and I'm going home. I feel like when that man get a taste of that playoff game and he win, ain't nobody stopping that man. If Sam Darnold come out slinging and man, ain't nobody stopping him. I don't care who you are, including us. If he get hungry, that's the thing. If he's hungry, it's over with.
So
when you gotta.
We debated that and everything. We did most improved MVP. We ain't do Super Bowl predictions, but we about to go ahead and get ready to do that. But who's gonna be coach of the year?
Coach of the year?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like him because he cheated me. But he gonna have a bounce back year. I'm gonna say Bill Belichick. I'm gonna say Bill. Because I'm telling you, the man racked up in free agency and he did good in the draft.
You say Bill, I'm gonna stay in the AFC, and I'm gonna say not Sean McDermott in Buffalo. I'm gonna say Kyle Skavanski in Cleveland is gonna be coach of the year.
I mean, shit, bro, I can't debate with that, bro. I can't.
I'm gonna say Kyle, man.
Hold on. Wait. Scratch that. Boy, we can't forget like the GOAT on the other sideline too. Andy Reid, he over there too.
That's typical. Everybody go the typical route and say Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying? Or they go say Bruce Arians. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
How the Browns look last year. You can't not knock how they look last year. If they can pick up off that success, man, he can win coach of the year. If he can keep elevating Baker, they can be contenders because they have a true quarterback. I'm not knocking Lamar. Lamar is a good quarterback, but he's not great because he can't sling that rock.
And don't forget about New England did drop to that quarterback. What's that boy's name?
Mac Jones.
Yeah. Come on now. What school he come from?
He came from Alabama.
That's what I'm saying. So Nick Saban be preparing these guys for that next level.
But Nick Saban and Bill Belichick got a really, really close relationship. But that's beside the point, man. We've been on here for a while now. All right. So we got there. We did that. We did that. We predicted that. So give me 2 Super Bowl picks. Give me one AFC team, one NFC team, and another set of an AFC team and an NFC team.
All right. The first one, I'm going to go with what I said earlier in the podcast. I'm going to go with Rams and Chiefs. That's the first set. If that don't happen, I'm gonna jump out on a limb here. I'm gonna go with Cleveland and Tampa Bay.
Okay. So what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna see a rematch. The rematch. with a healthy KCO line and all that. I want to see a rematch. Now, my second choice.
Yes, that's what.
My second choice, I got, man, it's kind of hard in the AFC. It's either between two teams. It's either between Tennessee or Buffalo. Tennessee or Buffalo. But I'm going to go with Tennessee. Slightly. And then in the NFC, slightly. Then what I'm going to say, who I got in the NFC, can't really say. I mean, can't really. I'm trying to see because the NFC is open after then Tampa Bay. You can say the Rams. You can say can't really say the Saints because Drew ain't there. You can't say Green Bay because we don't know if 12 gonna be there. So I might have to say the Rams, the Titans and the Rams. Bring back a old game then. Titans and the Rams.
Hey, remember what happened? You remember last time we played? Hey.
Don't want to talk about that. That's one thing I don't want to talk about on my podcast. I don't want to talk about that shit. Yeah. But man, hey man, we've been on here for a long time, man. We got to chop it up with the boys a little bit more and everything like that, man. I appreciate you and everything, man. And hey man, thank you for stopping by on NastyGravy Talks, man.
No doubt. Thanks for having me, dog.
Yeah.